a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record. 23 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the #2 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Khabib The Eagle!
Hey, first of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, you don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys.
Have you heard of the MMA phenom who never lost a fight? The ferocious yet humble champion who dominated in the octagon without ego or bluster. Meet Khabib The Eagle Nurmagomedov, the undefeated king who ruled the UFC lightweight division with grace and skill. Welcome to Punch Talk. In today's episode, we're diving into the incredible story of the undefeated champion who never bled inside the octagon. With fierce Dagestani spirit and unmatched grappling skills, this humble warrior soared to 29 straight wins, while proving modesty and discipline can trump showboating bluster. Khabib The Eagle Nurmagomedov was one of the most dominant fighters in UFC history. He retired in 2020 with an undefeated record of 29-0 after defending his lightweight title against Justin Gaethje at UFC 254. Khabib grew up in Dagestan, Russia, and was coached by his father Abdulmanap from a young age. Abdulmanap was a wrestling coach who trained youth to keep them away from extremism. Khabib's training started early. At age 9, his father had him wrestle a bear cub to test his strength. Under his father's coaching, Khabib became an elite grappler and wrestler. He won multiple Sambo championships before transitioning to MMA. Khabib was known for his relentless pace, ground and pound, and ability to smother opponents with his grappling skills. In the UFC, Khabib earned title shots, but was plagued by injuries and visa issues early in his career. He finally captured the lightweight title in 2018 by defeating Al Iaquinta. He then defended it against Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, and Justin Gaethje. Khabib's most famous fight was against trash-talking superstar Conor McGregor at UFC 229 in 2018. In the build-up, McGregor hurled insults and offensive comments towards Khabib's family, religion, and homeland. Khabib was furious but composed leading up to the fight. When the octagon door shut, he channeled his anger and dominated McGregor for 4 rounds before making him tap out to a neck crank. After the match, the bad blood boiled over. Khabib leapt out of the cage to attack McGregor's teammate Dylan Dennis. A brawl ensued between both fighters' camps. The chaotic scene soured Khabib's legacy, but it showed how fierce tribal loyalties ran in the Caucasus Mountains he came from. Losing his father and mentor, tragedy struck Khabib in 2020 when his father Abdulmanap died from COVID-19 complications. Khabib was devastated. His father was his longtime coach and inspiration. Abdulmanap's dream was for Khabib to retire 30-0. Despite the pain of loss, Khabib carried on his father's legacy. He beat Gaethje by submission at UFC 254, moving his record to 29-0. Overcome by emotion, Khabib announced his retirement after the fight to honor a promise to his mother. He walked away as undefeated champion, fulfilling his father's wishes. Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. The Islamic phrase was among the first words spoken by Khabib Nurmagomedov following his submission victory on Saturday over interim lightweight champ Justin Gaethje at UFC 254. But his character, he was humble in victory, respectful to opponents, and always composed. As a devout Muslim from the Caucasus, Khabib served as a role model. He was proud of his roots and faith, praising Allah in post-fight interviews. His discipline, work ethic, and restraint from trash talk made him an inspirational figure. Unlike showboaters like McGregor, Khabib let his performances speak for themselves. Outside the octagon, he avoided controversy and politics. While some criticized him for conservative cultural views, no one could question his martial arts excellence. Khabib portrayed that practicing Muslims could succeed at the highest levels through faith, discipline, and hard work. The greatest of all time, many consider Khabib the greatest MMA fighter ever. He unified the lightweight division and dominated elite competition in an unprecedented fashion. However, his career was relatively short at 13 UFC fights over 9 years. Legends like George St. Pierre and John Jones had longer reigns as champion. When asked to name the greatest fighters in MMA history, retired legend Khabib Nurmagomedov raised eyebrows by leaving out his fiercest rival, Conor McGregor. Though McGregor held 2 titles simultaneously, his name was absent from Khabib's list of the top 15 competitors. Regardless, Khabib built a stunning legacy. He fulfilled his father's vision by retiring undefeated without ever being truly tested. Inside the octagon, the Eagle earned his reputation as an all-time great. Well, that wraps up a thrilling episode of Punch Talk. I hope you enjoyed learning about the sensational story and epic rise of MMA legend Khabib Nurmagomedov. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe to Punch Talk. There are many more inspirational tales of excellence in MMA still to come. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more unconquerable champs and phenoms featured. Until next time, MMA fans, this is your host signing off. Thanks for watching Punch Talk, your source for the most knockout conversations in the world of combat sports.